Hi friends, so the video for today will be about our day 2 in our El Nido trip. So the day started with a hearty breakfast of pancake and omelette with hot chocolate from the resort. And then it was followed by our tour in the El Nido Islands. We took on the second day Tour C, so I will be showing you later the details of the Tour C and the cost of the tour. We were told at that time that there was a high tide and that the waves were very strong. So we had to wait for the approval of the Coast Guard whether we could go on with our trip or not. So after some time, we were told that we can go for our tour. So we started our tour, and as usual, as what happened on the first day, we were assisted by our tour team. Actually, we had a very good tour team because they were all the time helping us in our needs. And one of the challenges that we faced during this tour in El Nido is that there are a lot of sharp rocks in the shore, and a lot of the tourists got cuts from these sharp rocks. Our tourist guide, he was good enough to help us by pulling us on our life vests from the boat to the shore and from the shore back to the boat. So that way we were able to avoid getting some cuts. But unfortunately, there were some tourists in our resort who had some injuries in the legs. So that prevented them from enjoying the other tours. Actually, I wouldn't enjoy the El Nido tour without this tourist guide because he was really good enough to bring us safely from the shore to the boat and from the boat to the shore. And also, he brought us snorkeling in one of the islands, and there we were able to see some rare fishes and other sea creatures. Also, I would recommend that you wear your swimming shoes because, as I mentioned earlier, the rocks are very sharp. Plus, in the seashore, there are some small rocks that could hurt your feet. So it's better to protect your feet by wearing the right swimming shoes. You will be also seeing a short clip about our choo-choo train wherein you will see five of us being pulled in our life vest from the shore to our boat. Actually, during that time, it was really very dangerous because the waves were very strong and our tour guide was just fighting the waves for us. And there were times that we were able to swallow salt water because of the impact of our body colliding with the waves. But in spite of that, those incidents of nearly getting hurt, we still enjoyed our time there only because we had a very good tour guide. Also, I'd like to mention that if you will go kayaking, I forgot to mention during the first day, you should put a lot of sunblock because you will be kayaking for some time. You will be kayaking for a few minutes and you will be exposed to the sun. So some of the tourists got really sunburned. So the key is always to reapply your sunblock to avoid getting sunburned. So if you are athletic or a good swimmer, El Nido Tour or El Nido Tours is good for you because we really face some challenges, especially during a time like those wherein the waves are very high and strong and also there's a high tide. So if you are not that athletic, I would suggest that you go to Coron instead because both Coron and El Nido has a mystical appeal or mystical feeling in the place. And also, both of them have spectacular or amazing views of the islands. Actually, I had a chance also of visiting Coron, and I was with my family and other senior citizens, but they were able to enjoy the tours that we had in Coron, and they didn't have any difficulty going to the shore, unlike if they go to El Nido. So for some elderly people, I would not suggest you to go to El Nido. Instead, go to Coron, and you will enjoy the same, almost the same um, feel and view as we did in El Nido. So after the tour, we went back to our resort and we were served some snacks. We had juice and some cakes. And after that, we decided to go to the town to buy some dried fish and cashews. So while we were in the town, we saw an ice cream vendor and we had some ice cream. Actually, the ice cream that we had were very good. And we also had some lumpia and also kwekwe. It has been a long time since I've had these snacks. So we really enjoyed the snacks we had in the market. After that, we went buying souvenirs in some souvenir shops and we went to have dinner in Altrove. Altrove is an Italian restaurant in El Nido and it's really a very popular restaurant. They serve pasta and pizza. So we ordered three cheese pizza. The crust of the pizza was soft and chewy, and the three-piece pizza, we were able to taste a little bit of saltiness from the cheeses and also the herbs from the pizza sauce. Plus, we had a vegetarian pasta. We were lucky that when we arrived there was no queue yet. But when we left, after having dinner, there was a long queue already of diners waiting to have their tables. So it's really one of the popular restaurants in El Nido. So if you get there, try this restaurant. On our way back to our resort while riding our tricycle, we chanced upon this magnificent sunset. I think it's in Kaalan where we saw this sunset. And we took a photo of it and you will see it also later. So that is our day 2 in a nutshell. So now I will show you the video of what transpired during day 2. Gilid ka.
Kuya, okay ka lang? Chuchu! Yeah, I got all of it. I got the whole thing.
So I hope you liked our video for today. If you liked our video, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you will be updated whenever I will have a new upload. So until our next video, this has been Lorraine reminding you that God loves you. Bye-bye.